Part of the WWE 2K26 Ringside Pass Season 2 has been revealed by 2K, and we still have one more character to go. But before we get into all that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to both myself and Kenny Bomb's channel, because he is indeed in the building today, because we are giving away 11 copies of WWE 2K26 on March 5th, right before the official launch of WWE 2K26. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that video for how to go on ahead and enter some of those giveaways. Will be down below in the description. Let's get to it. On Monday Night Raw, it was revealed that Demolition will be joining WWE 2K26 through the Ringside Pass, and this was something that just prompted some mixed reactions between the fans and even myself. I really don't know how to feel about it. That's why I wanted to bring Kenny Bomb in here, because he is part of that older generation that was able to watch the golden era.
No. I was absolutely not. I am a 90s kid. Nutty.
But yeah, man, I wanted Kenny Bomb's thoughts about this, because obviously there's just a lot with this, man. So let's go on ahead and get into it. Kenny, talk to me, sir. How you feeling about this, man?
First off, bro, why are you trying to put me in the golden era? That's like the worst era ever in wrestling. I'm sorry. People not going to like that. Demolition, pack number 2. I feel like when we started off this Ringside Pass, they needed to come out hot, because this is the first time they're ever doing this, and they need to get people to want to get in here and grind. AAA superstars, I get it. People may not buy the pack if it was standalone, so you put it included there with the Triple H edition. Whatever. But for pack number 2 to be Demolition, Brian, like you said, there are mixed reactions going around right now. The old heads, they were before my time, okay, y'all? Brian is tripping. I'm not familiar with Demolition too much. I'm more of a Road Warriors guy. So to get them in pack number 2 as not 1, not 2, but taking up 3 spots, I don't like it. I'm gonna just say it is what it is, because I know some people were getting mad. You had some guy crashing out on you on X for saying that it wasn't for you. It's not for me either. A lot of wrestling fans from today are not going to be familiar with Demolition, and sure, we could go back and watch it, but if we're being honest, that's what we don't care about. So big shouts out to Demolition, and I'm happy they're being added. This is a pack they should have saved towards the back end, like they did the Saturday Night Main Event pack.
I do agree with you, though, because I feel that it's not really the characters that is hurting it, right? I think it's the fact that, like you said, it's 3 of them, and there's only 4 of them per pack. So that's where I'm kind of being left at. Okay, you know, AAA was cool. I didn't mind Mr. Iguana. I didn't mind Vikingo, but everything else, I'm kind of like, all right, whatever. And we've already seen that there is some additional AAA DLC coming at some point. So how much DLC at this point are we going to get that the majority of fans, I don't want to say everybody, but a large percentage of fans are not going to look forward to, right? Because I would say that last year's DLC, you look at it, it was really good. And again, the DLC not being as good, right, to a lot of players is also a testament to how much better the roster has gotten over the years, because a lot of wrestlers that have been missing, they're finally in all at once. And I think that now we're kind of just looking for that kind of TNA, you know, thing with the DLC packs to make this roster even better, because this roster has gotten better and better and better. And that's just the way I feel about it. It's like, who can you bring to these DLC packs to make it that much better at this point? Do you have any additions that you would like to see? Because WWE Games did hint at a she that will be in the pack, so we know it's a woman for the 4th character. So let me hear your thoughts, Kenny. Who do you think we're getting?
Well, first off, Brian, I think you hit on some great points there, because the roster is so stacked. It's so stacked, I thought they were going to hold off wrestlers like Blake Monroe, Ricky Saints. You know, I thought these were going to be like the star DLC players this year, but they put them on the base roster. So now who do you have left to put in these DLC packs? You mentioned those 2 AAA wrestlers as well. They cannot be in pack number 3, Brian. They cannot be in pack number 3, because I think if they are, the DLC this year is just a disaster. Right now, the way there's so many wrestlers in there that are not for me, I can't get excited about the DLC. Now, before I get into what I hope to see, you say what woman should be added in this pack with Demolition? Obviously, I would love to see Sable. She's the one I always say, but we haven't heard any rumors of Sable getting locked in. There are some women we have heard who are getting the chance to get in. And out of those women, I know which one you would prefer, but I'm going to say Tori Wilson. I'd say out of that batch of women, she's probably my favorite. So I would say I want to see Tori Wilson added with Demolition.
I will agree, and I think like right, if you're going all the way like kind of like old school with it, you got to think that they're gonna continue the old school vibe, right? Because it seemed like with AAA it was AAA themed. Now we're going back with it. Now maybe we're doing maybe Golden Ages theme, maybe something like that. You know, I'm really not too sure on who was around in that time with Demolition, so it might just be
I
random
think
for all we know.
I think Demolition was like early '90s. I don't think they were like in the '80s with the old guys like Andre Hogan. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. I don't know. I
Y'all
don't
let me
even
know
know
too,
what one.
y'all. I'm
Luna.
really
Somebody said
uneducated.
Luna.
Luna,
I think Luna would be a good one. Luna Vachon, you ever heard of her?
not really, no.
Yeah, she was around back then, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So she would be cool as well, but I haven't heard anything about her either. So I don't think she's gonna get it.
That's fair. I mean, listen, there's obviously surprises probably coming, right? And a lot of people's whole thing is last year we got the DLC 2 days before the game dropped, and the game drops on Friday, but technically, if you got a passport, it can drop on Thursday. So it's one of those things where we're kind of at a point where it's like, okay, we should have been known this already because tomorrow is already Wednesday, and the time you're watching this video, it's already Wednesday. But it's one of those things that unfortunately, we've been waiting a long time for, and some people keep making the point, man, I'm just waiting to pre-order and we still don't know yet. So I'm not sure what's going on. We're not sure what the delay is, but it is something that we obviously want to see, because as much as we content create on this game, we want to see what the DLC is going to be as well, because that's a large part of the fun with this game and what you're looking forward to. So Kenny, with that being said, looking forward, who are you looking forward to seeing in the DLC? Just give me 3 wrestlers all around. It doesn't have to be just a certain theme to it. Just give me 3 wrestlers that you want to see after seeing the roster in 2K26 that they've already dropped on the page.
So I think a lot of people are praying to see a TNA pack. I know you said it doesn't have to be themes, but that would be a lot of my wrestlers. So I want to see some TNA wrestlers in this game. We got AAA in this time. Of course, WWE owns them, but we heard about the partnership with TNA before WWE 2K25 came out. So I'm going to say Dolph Ziggler's number 1, Jeff Hardy's number 2, number 3, because I really want to see an Attitude Era pack. I'm going to pick somebody from the Attitude Era. Big Vis is in WWE Supercard. So I'm going to go with Big Vis, because if he's locked into Supercard, I think you can get him into 26. So those are my top 3. And I know a lot of people aren't going to be familiar with Big Vis, and that's just like Demolition and all of those guys. Like Big Vis is those guys for me. So that's what I would like to see. Dolph Ziggler, Jeff Hardy, give me Big Vis.
I definitely got to agree with you on that. And I think that you got to pull out some sort of TNA pack out the works. Like the way that it's going so far, like you got to get something to get the people hyped. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with it, right? Because I'm at a point where it's like, all right, season 1, all right, cool, I get it. AAA, that's the big WWE edition of 2025, whatever. But season 2, I'm kind of at a midpoint right now, and I hope that a TNA pack is something that is talked about, announced, something that we can look forward to. Because if you guys did not know, or Kenny, if you missed it, Lexus King is going to be making some sort of announcement for 2K26 in regards, and as we all know, Brian Pillman is his pops. So we may get Brian Pillman in WWE 2K26. If I had to guess, that's part of the announcement. So now that we are here, it makes me think that we're not going to get this DLC announcement till tomorrow night, because why let him make the announcement, right? Kind of just drop it earlier than him. I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of going on with it, and there is some confusion with the DLC, and we can only hope that it does get better. I do got to agree with Kenny, though, after all of that I do want to see TNA DLC in WWE 2K26. I think it's time, and we've already gotten little teasers of it through Abyss and AJ Styles and all that cool stuff, so I think it's definitely possible. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to go on ahead and go check out Kenny's channel, because he got a lot of content coming for y'all. My boy is on his way to 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to catch y'all. Yeah, it does. Peace.